Blues in all 12 keys challenge. I'm going to be taking out my trusty buddy in just a second and going through it. I'm going to be inviting you to take up the challenge as well. Coming right up. What's up? Brent here from Learn Jazz Standards, which is a blog, a podcast, and videos all geared towards helping you become a better jazz musician. Hey, if you want to not miss anything that's going on here on this YouTube channel, make sure you click the subscribe button and get logged in to everything that we got going on here. So one thing I always tell my students in my courses to work on is the blues. Especially if you're a beginner and you're trying to get into jazz, the blues is a great place to start, but really it's a good place for all aspiring jazz musicians to be working on because there's so much harmonic language in the blues that translate to all of jazz harmony. So we need to be working on the blues. So I want to challenge you today to do a blues in all 12 keys challenge. Practicing in all 12 keys ensures flexibility, helps improve your ear. It's really just a great thing to do. Now I'm about to do the challenge so you can see me do it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the circle of fourths to go through all 12 keys. The circle of fourths is just a way to do it other than going through them chromatically. Also, the interesting thing about doing the circle of fourths with the blues is because the next key is always the 4 chord, which is the second chord in the blues, which kind of can disorient your ear a little bit. So it's a good practice for your ear training as well. So to do this challenge, I'm going to use software called Banana Box, which will help you see the chords visually as I go through them and give a little bit of accompaniment for reference for you. Now, I do not have a problem with using play along stuff to practice. I think they can be used as great tools, but just a little disclaimer, make sure that you're also working with a metronome to build that internal time feel for yourself. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Stick to the end because I'm going to give you a very special call to action. Here I go. All right, now it's your turn to do the blues in all 12 keys challenge. Go ahead in the comments below, post a video of you doing all 12 keys. Now, in my course, 30 Steps to Better Jazz Playing, the way I would suggest for people to practice the blues in all 12 keys is, give it a little bit of time. Maybe practice 2 keys per practice session. So if you were to do it in a week, maybe do 2 keys of the blues per day for 7 days. And then the 7th day, review all of the keys, and then go ahead, create your video and post it. If you're a little more advanced player, feel free just to do what I did and do them all at once right away. All right, so I'd love to see you do this. Post below, and I'll see you next time in the next video.